Every time you scroll your feed, someone claims that if you don't pay $20 a month for a ChatGPT Plus or Claude Pro right now, you'll be obsolete by the end of the year. It's a condition psychologists are calling hybrid FOMO, the creeping anxiety that your peers are quietly upgrading their brains while you are left behind. But before you hand over your credit card out of panic, we need to look at the physical reality driving that pressure. Unlike a traditional Google search, which costs fractions of a cent, processing a generative AI prompt requires massive, continuous computing power. To offset the staggering daily hardware and energy costs running in these facilities, AI companies require a predictable stream of recurring revenue. That's why you are constantly pushed toward a $20 monthly subscription. Tech influencers amplify the sales pitch, creating a persistent narrative that if you aren't paying for premium, you simply aren't doing real work. This chart shows where most users are currently tracked. We're plotting user anxiety against actual utility gained. Most people sit in this high anxiety quadrant, paying for premium access even when their daily tasks don't yet require the specialized features of a paid model. Upgrading your AI shouldn't be a status symbol. It is a strict mathematical calculation based solely on your operational limits.
Every new AI promises to save you time. Yet somehow, people keep spending more money than time. Before you buy another subscription, ask yourself one question. What problem am I paying to solve?
To do that, here's our roadmap. 1. The subscription trap. 2. The free versus paid reality. 3. Who actually needs Pro. 4. Expensive mistakes. 5. Smart workflows. And 6. The decision framework. All right, section 1, the subscription trap. Let's talk about AI FOMO. Psychologists have actually identified a brand new type of anxiety, and they call it hybrid FOMO. This isn't your standard fear of missing out on a party. It's this deep, existential fear of missing out on the whole emerging partnership between human and artificial intelligence. You know the feeling, right? You see a coworker completely finish a massive presentation overnight. They casually drop that they used a paid AI agent to do it, and suddenly your brain starts doing the math. You start wondering, am I becoming obsolete? And it's exactly this anxiety that drives millions of people to just blindly subscribe to premium plans before they even really know what they're paying for. But it's definitely not all in your head. It's a massive economic machine. See, AI companies absolutely have to charge subscriptions to cover the astronomical computing and energy costs of running these massive models. But the reason you see so many influencers pushing these paid plans, well, that's heavily tied to financial incentives. A huge chunk of the reviews and comparison tables you see online actually contain affiliate links. Creators literally get a commission when you upgrade. So the whole public narrative gets heavily skewed to make you think that professional survival requires an immediate premium upgrade.
Fear is an excellent salesperson. It convinces you that buying is the same as progressing. It isn't. Progress begins when you understand what you actually need.
Which brings us to section 2, free versus paid reality. What are you actually getting? The absolutely crucial point here is understanding the tangible difference. Free AI tools operate with artificial constraints. They're going to slow down on you during peak hours, they have smaller memories so they forget past context, and because they run on smaller, cheaper models, the writing can frankly sound pretty generic. The primary drawback with these free tiers isn't their intelligence, it's their stamina. During peak global demand, you will inevitably hit an hourly usage cap. But if you're just studying for an exam, hitting a rate limit simply means taking a forced screen break. That minor inconvenience does not justify a $240 annual expense. Paid tiers just completely remove those limits. They give you advanced reasoning, massive memory windows that can remember literally hundreds of pages of text, and the ability to actually train the AI on your specific brand voice. Section 3, who actually needs Pro? It's all about matching your need to the value. Let's break down some demographics. If you're a student, say generating study guides or just summarizing a PDF, the free tiers of Gemini or Notebook LM are absolutely more than enough. You really don't need to pay. But if you're a corporate professional who needs AI to draft documents directly inside Word or Google Docs, a $20 Copilot or Workspace subscription is incredibly valuable. Small businesses that need shared templates and rock-solid data security, they should definitely invest in a team plan. And for researchers, a $20 Perplexity Pro subscription gives you access to premium data and autonomous web searches that you simply cannot get on the free tiers. Actually, let's look a bit closer at that researcher example. Deep research tools, the ones that actually browse the web autonomously to build out massive, multi-page, fully cited reports, those can easily justify that $20 fee all on their own. Think about it. If an academic or a market researcher is running complex fact-checking queries like 50 times a day, the free limits are going to block them within an hour. For that specific user, paying for AI is not a luxury at all. It's a massive, highly measurable gain in their daily productivity.
However, there are professional environments where those free limits become actual operational roadblocks. This is where programmers and deep researchers operate. This diagram illustrates a context window. When you feed a massive codebase or a dozen dense academic papers into a free AI, its memory fills up quickly. Once that window overflows, the free tool forgets your instructions, hallucinates facts, or refuses the prompt altogether. At this stage, a $20 subscription is a mathematical choice. It provides the expanded context window needed to finish the project without the manual labor of repasting data or checking for hallucinations. The calculation shifts again for business owners and administrative professionals handling heavy operational workflows. Corporate AI tools are built by companies operating at massive scale, designed to integrate directly into the enterprise software you already use. Ecosystem subscriptions like Microsoft Copilot Pro or Gemini Advanced put the AI directly inside Word, Excel, and Google Docs.
There is a sharp difference in friction between constantly copying and pasting text from a free browser tab and having an AI automatically format a spreadsheet or summarize emails right where you work. This calculation shows the exact return on investment. If in-app automation saves you 2 hours of administrative work a week, you multiply that by your hourly rate. The $20 cost is instantly recovered. Power users and businesses aren't paying for smarter AI. They are paying to remove friction and buy back their billable time. Let's move to Section 4, Expensive Mistakes. These are the common AI traps. We've identified 4 really common financial traps people fall into. First up, buying redundant subscriptions that basically do the exact same thing. Second, paying $20 a month just because some viral video showed off a totally wild video generation feature, only to realize, hey, I never actually generate video for my day job. Third, buying strictly based on social media hype rather than a genuine need. And finally, just completely ignoring the incredibly capable free versions that are already out there waiting for you. And this leads directly to a very specific, quiet problem. $60. That's what happens when a casual $20 AI bill just balloons, totally out of control. It's a behavior known as tool hoarding. Stemming right back from that hybrid FOMO we talked about earlier, professionals will sometimes pay for ChatGPT Plus, Claude Pro, and Perplexity Pro all at the exact same time. But here's the reality check. Tool hoarding is exactly like paying for 3 different gym memberships but never actually working out. Just like buying a pair of really fancy running shoes isn't going to magically turn you into a marathon runner, having access to 3 premium AI models will not magically triple your productivity if you don't actually have a structured daily use for them. It honestly just drains your wallet.
Brother, one subscription can remove your biggest bottleneck. 5 subscriptions usually remove your biggest paycheck.
So, Section 5, Smart Workflows. This is how you combine and conquer.
If you want to maximize your utility without spending money, the professional secret is a workflow we call Stacked Free. This map shows how you route your tasks. You use the free tier of Claude for generating text, Notebook LM for deep research on your PDFs, and Perplexity for fast-cited web searches. The only operational trade-off is that you have to switch between different browser tabs depending on the task you're executing. By accepting that slight friction, your monthly software cost drops to absolute zero.
The real secret here is combining free and paid tools intelligently. Instead of just paying for everything, you need to identify your single hardest task and pay for the one tool that handles it best. For example, if you're a software developer, your workflow might look a little like this. You pay $20 for Claude Pro because its advanced reasoning is just unparalleled for heavy coding. But for your lighter tasks, you just route them over to free tools. You use the totally free version of Perplexity for your web searches and the free tier of Gemini for quick document summaries. Boom. You've optimized your stack, you're keeping your costs perfectly flat, but you're still getting premium power exactly where it matters most.
An interesting fact, brother. The smartest craftsmen don't own every tool. They simply know which one to pick.
Finally, Section 6, the decision framework, what to do before you hit subscribe. Before you ever pay, you need to run your tasks through 3 specific gates. Gate 1 is the usage limit test. Here's what you do. Use the free tier of an AI tool for 14 days straight and just track your usage. If you never actually hit the limit where the tool locks you out and asks you to upgrade, well, you don't need the paid tier. It's literally that simple.
Gate 2 is the task complexity check. You gotta categorize your daily tasks. If your job mostly requires basic Q&A, quick factual lookups, or maybe summarizing a short PDF, just stay free. The free models handle this stuff perfectly. But if your daily work requires generating complex code from scratch or relying on autonomous agents for crazy multi-step workflows, then yeah, an upgrade is absolutely economically justified.
And finally, Gate 3, the return on investment. A $20 subscription is really only worth it if the time you save, multiplied by the actual value of your time, far outweighs that monthly fee. Simply put, don't pay just because AI is popular right now. Pay because it saves you enough time or money to actually justify the cost. So, take a look at your bank statements this month. Ask yourself, are your AI subscriptions actually working for you? Are they generating measurable time and money? Or are you just working to pay for them out of some vague fear of falling behind? Audit your stock, cancel the redundant tools, and just remember, the smartest users out there aren't the ones with the most premium accounts. They're the ones who know exactly how to extract the absolute most value from the free tools they already have.
Brother, don't pay just because AI is expensive. Pay because your time is. Knowledge tells you what's possible. Wisdom tells you what's worth paying for.
So, brother, got a question about AI? Ask the head.